Okay guys, today we're working on the other part of the Kudasoft worksheet. You guys did 1 to 10. You were able to check your results. If you guys want to post questions that you have into one of the discussion boards or email me the question directly, I can put together a video on solves of that. Now today we're going to be warming up in our 55-minute period. We're going to be doing questions 11 to 16 on that same Kudasoft. So you can also check your solutions there as well. Plus, we're going to continue on with the Delta math as well. I've taken a look at some of the data from the IXL. It seems like many of you guys are doing a good job there. Some of you guys need to start, okay? So let's get to that. There's no deadline on that, but let's get to work, all right? So let's take a look. This is number 11, the first one that we'll be doing today. And again, I have x plus 3y equals 1, and I have negative 3x minus 3y equals negative 15. I always want to find the variable that has a positive 1 or maybe even a negative 1. But in equation 1, x plus 3y equals 1, I'm going to isolate the x. So x plus 3y is equal to 1. I'm going to subtract the 3y from both sides. And I'm not graphing this, so I don't need this in a y equals mx plus b form. I'm just merely substituting one into the other. So now that I know what x is, 1 minus 3y, I'm going to substitute that in anywhere I see an x in the second equation. Since I rearranged the first equation, I'm going to substitute that value into the second equation. So negative 3 times 1 minus 3y minus 3y equals negative 15. Okay? Now we have an equation in one variable, just y, and we're going to solve for that variable. So let's go ahead and simplify first. Negative 3 times 1 is negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 3y is positive 9y. Okay? Now, I have like terms on the same side, so let's simplify those first. 9y minus 3y is 6y minus 3 equals negative 15. I'm simplified on the left, I'm simplified on the right, so now let's go ahead and solve. So I'm gonna get y by itself, we'll undo the addition, and that's gonna cancel, giving me 6y equals negative 12, divide by 6, and y equals negative 2. Now, we know what y is, so we'll substitute that in over here. So x is equal to 1 minus 3 times, in this case, negative 2. So we're gonna start simplifying with the multiplication. Negative 3 times negative 2 is positive 6. So x is equal to 1 plus 6, or 7. So 7 comma 2 is going to be, 7 comma negative 2, excuse me, is going to be our solution.